Happy New Year! Let's just turn this down a wee little bit so you can hear me. So, hope you had a great Christmas, guys. It's good to be back. I had much better than anticipated. Not been recorded because I've been busy with other people and things, doing the family thing, doing the dad thing, especially lately in my life. Maybe. But we're back. We've got a couple of games that we've sort of not really played with yet, and I've chosen this one for you today. But yeah, as we say, it's good to see you all back again. Hope you had a great Christmas, and no matter how you ended last year, whether it was amazing or not so good, I hope this new year just starts even better than last for you. I hope you enjoyed all your Christmas presents, all the times together, and we're ready to go again. So as I say always, for those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. Say hi down below. Hit the thumbs up if you're enjoying the content, and subscribe so you don't miss any new videos, because we are going to try and get a video up at least every day, or at least every other day. And for those that you are subscribed to the channel and are watching, welcome back in. So so for you that know and you that know, we've been we'll try that again. For those of you that do know and those of you that don't, we have been playing the Vampire Survivor type games, as they are a drug in themselves and very addictive. We were playing Death Must Die, absolutely fell in love with it, but unfortunately we've sort of hit a barrier with that. Been playing a couple of the games, and then over Christmas obviously Santa dropped a few little presents in my box, and we picked up this along with Renfield, which we're going to showcase next, and then Last Epoch, which is not like this, that's an ARPG, but that game. But here we are, Spellbook demonslayers. So I have played a little bit of this game, but we're sort of going to be going in half blind again, because when I was playing it, I may have been under, you know, Santa's spell with a few of them better than that, you know, in this Christmas spirit, and can't really remember anything. So it's another Vampire Survivors type game. This time around you start as this chick, I don't know her name, I feel bad about that. It's more arena based, so you haven't got sprawling maps, as it were, so it's a bit more AFK, as I remember right. And how this works is you have your character. I'm not sure if you can change your character yet. There is another mode which we've not really delved into, or not at all, and then you get your little book, which gives you different abilities, and then obviously it can upgrade and you pick up spells as we go along, the shrines that appear, but we'll go through all that and we'll sort of give opinions and what we're feeling about this game. Now we're in sort of clear ahead, kids are at school, dogs asleep, you know, we're all good to go. So let's see what we think. So summons a shrine every 3 levels, heavily buffing you. Most recent buff never expires. Shrine buffs also grant critical multiplier. So this is the one that I do remember playing. So you get like a little shrine in the middle. You stand in there. It ticks up, and then you get a speed buff, bullet buff, damage buff, whatever the case may be. One projectile. Ooh, projectiles are always good at 7, 15, 30, 50, and 100. Fires piercing magical bullet. So you get, and this is down at the bottom here. This is what. So you get your bonus, starting bonus. And you also get, like it tells you what your weapon is at the bottom. Wolf, gain an extra reward, reroll every level immune to effects that negatively impact rerolling. Fire 2 aimed piercing rounds with max 20% threshold. Gain a revive. Ooh. Astrid damage 3%, Astrid flowers. We'll go with Astrid, because why not? You choose Starburst. These are the levels. You can change the speeds down at the bottom, and corruption. You can change characters. That is naughty. Put them away. They are weapons. Cut down enemies with a demon blade at the start and end of your dash. All mana is spent. Alright. We'll try it. Ah, you can change characters. Ah, right, okay, how do we start then? Alright. Oh no, Astrid. Oops. So Astrid, Starburst. Charms we've not unlocked yet. Library courtyard, there we go. So how to play. You can play with the keyboard. We are playing with the trusty old Xbox controller again. And here we go. So again, you can sort of face where you want to shoot. There is an option that did pop up, I believe, that if I remember right, that gave you the option to not do such things. So energy cleave, so that's cooldown, volt surge, pierce enemies, electric wave, organ harvest. Let's have some. Can dash, and that does a slash. A rocking soundtrack. Obviously, these little jembers here are your XPs. You'll see crawling on. And then you've got. I think to start with, like say, you get sort of like 15-minute time limit. So you want to be leveled as quick as you can, then the boss appears. I can't remember if we beat the boss or we got absolutely tanked and spanked, or what the progression is. So even though I have played a little bit of this game, it is still relatively new to me, and because Christmas was kind. Oh, hang on a minute. Pauline Sparks. I feel like Organ Harvest is away. I generally can't really remember much of what was happening. One thing that I've noticed when I've sort of been checking the channel is we've been getting a fair few viewers, so again, thank you for those that are watching the content and keeping up with it. I do appreciate it. But if you're not subscribed, if you could hit that subscribe button, helps me out massively. And thumbs up if you're enjoying the content, and let me know down below, you know, if you've been playing any of these Survivors games, whether there's any hidden gems that you found, which games so far that I've been playing have you enjoyed the most, and what you'd sort of like to see from the content in regarding what games you want to see, what type of runs, what type of builds, any suggestions, and anything that I may be overlooking or be appreciated. So aim, piercing round, double tap, energy. I feel like I really like this. Like nothing else is appealing at the minute. Music's amazing. If you're a metalhead, if not, if you're a sort of classical guy or gal, it may not be your taste. So we'll do the. Just wanted to see what the dash did, whether it were any good. So chests are pretty much the same, I believe. You know, they'll, I believe, evolve. Weapons if you're at that stage, or if not. Aha, there we go. So L and R at the top left. I knew I wasn't mistaken. So you'll see where it says mouse on the top left, under the bar at the top of the screen. You'll see my cleave and my abilities and the free empty box. And underneath that, you'll see L is mouse and stick, and with R at the other side of it. So pressing left trigger or right trigger will do your dash. You're moving with the left stick, and then you can move. Everything is done on the mouse and stick. Now, if you press R, melt demons have named turn. I'm going to try incinerate. We can put automatic on, where it will just do everything for you and sort of aim. Or you can do movement based, so wherever I move, you can see the yellow. So I'm moving top left, top bottom right, south, north, west, and so forth. So you can have your attacks aimed just on the left stick, where you're aiming. You can use the left and right stick, so if I want to sort of predominantly attack in one direction, can do. You'll see the flame following me around there. I'll wait till it fires again just so you can see that. There we go. Or you can do what I do if you want to be totally AFK, stick it on automatic, and then you just move with the left stick, and it gives you sort of automatic aiming to the nearest enemy. Ghostblower, Pest Demons. Why not? Why not? Let's go for that electric build. So yeah, it's more automatic aiming. So it looks like we've got 1, 2, 4 abilities so far. You have got the icon there that I'll just move off screen again as well. So to the left you'll see where the chest is, so if there are chests on screen, it will show you where them chocolatey goodnesses are. And then we can dash and move. So with this character it looks like your dash is hard to hit him, and an engage as well as an escape, whereas the other character is a bit more to get out of jail card. This one does hit. Revengeance. Mana recharge. Explode to hit. Press. Go in. Health regen. In my head. Withers. Lifesteal as well, they will be invincible. Astral Flower. Now obviously we picked the book with the Astral Flowers. I'm not sure if like that starts with the extra damage or not. That's something that I will have to learn. But overall, this game, let's say, available on the Steam page. Relatively cheap, I believe I picked it up on sale. Looks like it gets a lot of updates, it's got a lot of good reviews, and it's also going to get a thumbs up from me for what I've played. As I say, I'm not really... I think I spent 13 minutes on the game and didn't really know what was happening at that time. Of course, running hard and deep, we was in party mode, and it was just colours and noise to me, so... Really are. Ooh, damage 15%. Look at that. I couldn't really tell you much about him. I do remember sort of thinking, oh, we're alright, and then playing it again now. Yeah, it's definitely got a feel of a game, like, you know, with some of the games that we've played. The Raise of Minions, I think it was one that we couldn't quite get on with. Yeah, this one is another one where I think, yes, I want to play this. The only thing that I believe I have read, and I could be wrong on this one, is that the builds later on, this is the, sorry, just to change subject, this was the shrines that I mentioned on the other one where it says they can spawn on the other character, and then you get the red shrine, which is sort of like a gamble, like you seem some plus and positive to it, so enemy speed, energy skill, all speed. I'm gonna try this one. But this one did draw me in. But from what I've read, which may be an issue, is the build variety towards endgame as it stands isn't amazing as it stands for the moment. People are asking for a few more spells and a bit more build diversity. Cast speed 15. But I can't really comment on that at the minute because everything that I have tried so far, I've tried building into the characters. So for those that have played Vampire Survivors, obviously the other characters that we played with, as the shooting bags. Here you can see, sorry again, just to go off tangent, that we're at the wall there. So it's not like Vampire Survivors where the map scrolls along into an arena. Just to finish what I was saying, these are the shrines that you get, and with the other book, one will appear every so often. And then when you kill enemies near it, they will give you a buff or whatnot. I'm way off on tangent now. But yeah, I can't really comment on endgame at the minute because I've not got there. And like I said, with the other character, she had the guns. I think the first item I picked up had like double shot or something, so I sort of built her a bit like when you first get Punk Nala, for those that have played Vampire Survivors, where you get the shoot bang bang guns of death that you want in every single build once you unlock them. And this character I've gone for more of a, not that you can tell, but slashy life-stealy vampire type look. Madam Death, so we're getting an evolution here, creates a bloody burning ground and kill, which improves with regeneration. Lightning crawlers, why not? But yeah, really enjoyed it. What I played. One game that I did play briefly, or again, I had a run on, was the Beautiful Mystic Survivors, the one that has a bit of the adult theme to it. If you always the adult version of it, and I actually found that's really enjoyable. The only thing that I did find with that game is I got a bit bored and I ended up killing myself on purpose because I found I became too powerful too quickly, and some of it was a bit basic in a way as well. But I actually really, again, you know, I recommend it. It was good fun, and then obviously every now and again you get the waifu bazoomas jump up on your screen, which are fun and interactive. So yeah, I mean, for a bit of fun, for a laugh, if you're not bothered about who walks in the room, obviously there's no unsafe content in that one, it's just suggestive, whereas you can buy Sexy Mystic Survivors, and that has all the nuttiness in it, if you want that. But other than that, another game that we have played, which I'm going to just, you know, say on this review, but you can sort of see with your eyes, is I did pick up The Last Epoch, which I think I'm going to do a video on. I am definitely going to be playing a lot of that game, which is, for those that have never heard of it, as a title like The Last Epoch doesn't really scream by me or interest me, does it? But fans of the ARPG scene, action RPG, role-playing games, for those of you that don't know what they are, you know, you're talking about Diablo being the main one, Path of Exile, Victor Brand, Van Helsing, Titan Quest, games along that ilk. It's everything that Diablo 4 should have been and Path of Exile could have been. What I mean by that is, I really wanted to like Path of Exile, but that really is loot heavy, and it's a bit confusing, especially when it comes to crafting, sort of character building. The skill web is just absolutely insane. Incinerate, rotate more like yeah, Path of Exile was just like, it melted my brain, and trying to get builds together, it was like, oh, what does this do? Diablo, so if you really like old school Diablo 2, Diablo 3 I loved like the overpoweredness of it, how stupid things got, but also like the layout and design. Then Diablo 4 came along, and I said to friends, you know, I cannot wait to play this game. You either join me on it or you lose a friend, because you will not see me for years. That's me gone on games, and then I played the Diablo 4 beta. It didn't really draw me in, but I thought, oh, you know what? Well, it'll be fine. I trust in, you know, Diablo we trust. Played the main game. Couldn't wait for the story to end. Had some cool cutscenes. Hated the world. Hated the characters. Hated the builds. And I just paid for the first season pass, and by the time, not even the time the second season had come out or whatever it is, the vampire bit, I just didn't care for it anymore. So we got that ARPG itch had gone. Sorry, we're still there. 1 minute. I still have that ARPG. I rebought Victor Fran, which is a great little game. It can be punishing, but the Motorhead DLC is genius. Got the Van Helsing games again. I bought one, what it was, on PlayStation that didn't really do it. And then we went for the last epoch after Buff Duration took some Shrine. There was that, and I think V Rising were the two games I was looking at, and just through reading through a few things, I thought, you know what, we'll give the last epoch a go. And honestly, again, I've not played too much of it, a couple of hours, but I'm in love with it. It's like everything that Diablo 4 should have been. It sort of plays on sort of mix between Diablo 2 and 3. Good builds, like a lot of versatility. It looks like in the builds you've got different paths. Every skill sort of has an own skill tree. The crafting looks fairly simple. There's a lot of loot, but it's easy to understand as well. So it sort of simplifies Path of Exile and puts it in a Diablo mold. And oh yeah, brilliant so far. So I'm definitely going to be playing a lot of that. Particularly speed range. And that's my gaming. Been on 7, dabbling a little bit on PlayStation. Other games like this. Oh, we're on it. What's the game I played? Last Medium Sentinels or something? Sentinels World of the Medium, where you play like a mech and, you know, similar. Yes, Vampire Survivor type game, but I'm just not getting on with that at all. And obviously put this one on. So let's get back onto this game. So finish run. We'll show the other character off now as well. And we'll talk some more about this game. So we've gone with the same setup again, same gun. It's meant to get damage with the flowers, astral flowers. So you can see with her dash. It's not quite as devastating, so because we've got the guns, we'll sort of go for. I know we haven't because we're on energy cleave, aren't we? Let's do like sort of an AOE attack if you like. So what do I think about this game then? So music, really good. Endgame I can't comment on. As I say, this is a bit like, you know, first impressions of videos. Build-wise so far, there seems to be a lot of abilities out there. Earl and aim fireball. No. I want to try and get stuff that just sort of like falls or whatever. Yeah, it seems good enough to me. I can't comment on the levels too much either at the minute because I'll say we're sort of stuck on this one. And I'm also not sure, we'll have a look through the menus after I finish this run, what the progression looks like, as in like meta progression, like can you increase your starting health, your health regen, your pickup range, yada yada yada. But as for the game itself, love the music. Character design's okay. Doesn't feel too much difference between the two. I think there's the two characters so far. Well, definitely only two that I've unlocked. So I can't comment too much there, but I mean, I do half like the character design. I wish there was more animations on, your sort of attacks and things, but that's the same with all of these games. There's very few that your character animations actually mean anything. We'll go for XP there, because more XP means more levels, and more levels means more abilities, and more abilities means more damage, and more damage means more ability. God. But no, I enjoy it. As with all these games, there's no sort of clear progression path. I'm not sure what unlocks are to come. It seems like it's going to be the usual, dependent on the meta progression, that you survive for so long, then you move forward. Base damage, hailstorm, yes. Lay a mine at your feet, I don't want that. Stick with hailstorm. This reminds me of Sonic, this song. Or something along those lines. Yeah, it's presumably just relies on the meta progression that you get, you know, all these juicy goodnesses. You can upgrade your character as you go along, and then obviously you push further and unlock longer runs and whatnot. But for the price so far, from what I've played, definitely a thumbs up from me. Definitely recommend it. I've not felt, again, I've only played a short time, I don't want to give anybody any false illusions, but it does draw me in this game. I do want to play it. Animations are fun on the characters, you know, like the enemies moving, you know, they're not static, they've got, you know, sort of your basic movement animations, even your character controls are responsive. Menus, obviously you've got all this here, we'll just have a quick look here. It tells you down the bottom what you've already got equipped, and then obviously at the top, fairly simple to understand. There we go, rain and meteors, that's the sort of thing that I'm looking for. So we've got fire and ice now coming down. So we're more of a runaway class than, wow, than the getting amongst it. But yeah, I like it. As I say, the only ones I've not really liked so far is the medium sentinels. Doesn't really do it for me. I think that's a bit of a chore, bit of a grind, and that really does seem like it's a sort of one and done thing. And then there was the Bone Razor minions, which I think more on that one is the graphic style. Like, I know they go for like a sort of Amiga, Spectrum, Commodore type look, you know, sort of 70s, 80s, you know, for a proper retro. I don't know if it was that. I will give it another go, but I didn't really feel the love for that one. Brutality, projectile size, quick multiplier, with more pickup range at 1 to 3. Still a lot to work out on this game yet. Obviously, I think the bullet at the top right of the screen, you see that going, I think that's sort of like how many projectiles you've got. The skull is kills, and then the flowers are the astral flowers, but I don't really know what you do with them yet. We will have a look after this round, which, judging by the damage I'm taking, is not going to last too much longer. So we're running away. Sunray, meteor. So hang on. Why not? Let's make more. Anyway. Okay, so that reminds me of the Spirit Horde. Drop the electric turrets down, but standing inside it. Try to create more sparks. Should have some. has just become a storm of death, shall we? The absolute apocalypse. For those of you that are wondering as well and have not kept up with my old videos, because I don't really mention it, I'm thinking, why is this weirdo all sign a hat? Or this one on? It's because I am fat, I am old, and I am bold. And as my kids said to me, it looks like my hair is social distancing. So what little tufts I have got left, I'm not quite ready to let it go. We have embraced the boldness a couple of times, or tried to fully Andrew Tate ourselves. But I don't like it. What's this one? Some of the damage and sentinel that follows you firing aim bullets, period, quick, stationary, copy themselves also in copies, game plus blah blah blah. No. I think that one. Get rid of his energy cleave, because that's like the least. Even though it's that big damage one, I feel like. So that's something new then. Okay, so you get your damage, your weapons, but you can actually replace them. Okay, I like it. But yeah, it's basically my hair is like sort of half grown back in a minute from it being shaved off, and it looks an absolute mess. It grows out and back. I look like Trevor from GTA. So, you know what, I'll just stick the hat on and just pretend that I've got a full head of flowing locks. And nobody will ever know the difference, so that's why we always wear a hat. Pick up, critical multiplier, what crit chance have we got so far? Experience, pick up range, projectile. I feel like more cast speed could be the one here, could be the play. Mana Jama. I feel like I'm doing slightly better with this character, but that could just be the build or whatnot. But then again, I think I was doing okay last round until I got sort of towards endgame, and then it just all went a bit wrong. Going for a risky for a biscuit. Last time as well, we had the elf steel, which we do not have, and health regen. So I feel with 4 minutes to go, that this could be the end. And the next gameplay video you'll see will be the Brenfield, so I think let's go back up Spiders. Game which I had a brief go on. XP game, do you know what? Just go in. Which is actually based on the Renfield movie that just came out with Nicholas Hoult and Cage. Didn't play much of that at all. I think I had one run at it, and I found it to be very hard. But I could have just been not winning right. But that will be the next video. But like I say, guys, if you've got any suggestions for these games, you know, you can have a look at my wish list, which is linked, so you can sort of see what games I am looking at on Steam. Any suggestions that I may have missed, any of these type of games that you have played. As I say, I'm not just looking for games in general. I am generally looking for these survivors-like type games, you know, bullet hell, reverse bullet hell. I have played Vampire Survivors. All of it, aside from its latest DLC, which I will be getting eventually on again on PC and starting again rather than doing cross-save. I played, I want to call it Soul. Spirit Board, I want to call it. But it could be Spirit Survivors, I'm sure it's Spirit Board. 100% of that game. Army of Ruin, I've done 90% of. which I'm not a fan of. There is another game as well on PS5 that I'm playing. I can't remember what it's called, which is sort of like this game, but a bit more. You know, you go in, you gain your money, and then you buy your, when you die, you buy your upgrades and you go again. There's not really anything to pick up in game. I can't remember what that's called. Like Riddle Corpses or something. Riddle Corpse, yeah, that could be the one. Not a bad game. Just not exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so I feel this is where we sort of got to last time. A minute and a half left on the clock. I'm not sure if we'll make it to the end. I don't really feel like I'm doing any damage to it there. Not at all. I think getting rid of the cleave was a mistake that was made. I'm just looking at the kill count, it was just not moving. Soul damage, chain amount. Let's get something that potentially does a little bit more damage. I think I killed about 5 enemies since we got that. You'll never catch me! Well, I think we're going to find out what happens at the countdown mark. Or not. Maybe do that again. Oh, should have see if we survive for a few seconds. Zero damage. Oh wow, giant. Oh, goodness. So a boss appears and I do damage. Fantastic. Woo! Oh, the chest. We've got a chest. All could be so giant jumba. Oh. Eyeball of Doom's gonna be dead in a minute. One more. Reduce the armor of demons. Dodge chances double. You take 40 damage from dodge hits. What? Damage reduction multiplies damage dealt. What? See that one and that one. That one, I don't know if that's good or bad. Does that mean that I actually take 40% damage or only 40% of the usual damage? Damage reduction multiplies damage dealt instead of reducing damage taken. Damage reduction plus 20. Damage? Does that mean damage to the enemies? I presume that means damage to the enemies, surely. And then... I'm going with that one. My right. What can I say? So let's have a look at this menu. So you've got Astrid, so they're your guns. So, hey! few levels, but we can't use them yet. Astrid. Allows you to endlessly increase. Okay. Defiance. Oh, so these are what your flowers are for. Okay. Okay. Mutation. Okay. So you can actually choose what your weapon mutates into as well. I like it. And unbinding. What does it? Increases the maximum level of auras. So you can upgrade your buffs as well. I see. I like it. I love it. And I want some more. What do charms do? So charms give you a passive buff as well. And then just difficulty. Right, brilliant. So there's a lot to work through here, guys. Now we know what the flowers are for. We can start looking into that. So I did do a sneaky squeaker there, and another one, and another one, and another one. Oh my god, I'm a dirty animal. So that's it. Oh my god, what is going on? I'm deflating. So to the desktop, to the wall. So that's it. That was a game, Spellbook Demonslayers. A lot of good fun. I see where the progression is now. There seems to be a lot of meta progression. We like that. So definitely a thumbs up from me. It's on Steam. You can pick it up nice and cheap. Definitely recommend it. But that's it for this video, guys. So as always, one, if you could let me know if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you've not. I appreciate you sticking to the end for those that have. For those that have stayed to the end and not subscribed, I think now's a perfect chance to do that. And again, any comments down below. So the comments I want to see is, one, what game have you enjoyed so far? Two, suggestions. That could be games in this genre or what you want to see in the games that we've already got. Okay. And then three, I just would like you to let me know is what the quality's been like on this video, because this is all new gear from the ground up, so the PC, microphone, cam, everything is all brand new. So hopefully things should be a lot better in quality. But no, we do appreciate your time. I hope you've enjoyed everything. As I say, always, new year now, fresh start. Go out there, smash it. But as always, guys, thanks for coming. Stay safe, enjoy gaming, and peace out.